Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Maryland Terrapins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. QB keeper all the way. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's in a game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The offense starts with a short field. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crucial third down play right here. And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it in fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's third down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Has the first down and more. The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A short completion at the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Terrapins line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The defense has it. Off and running.
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball once he gets upfield. The defense alertly knocks that ball loose and gets on top of it.
The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of the long-range field goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And it's good, right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, Well, it's Northern Illinois in the lead here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. The pass is intercepted. It goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That has settled for 3 last time. No run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? The tailback takes the handoff again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush closing in. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out a third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw again. Catch made by the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Back in motion now, and it's a direct snap. It's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one covered. They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Breaks free. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's second down now and 16. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught on the crossing pattern. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Maryland, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They call the draw play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Conrad's now has our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. Flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's the running back in the flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. No press here. The defense backing away. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense is back out on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. To the 45. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Terrapins. And they jump on top during the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Quarterback drops back. The ball is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quick pass. The catch is made.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
He'll toss it to the back.
Now, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They'll run the option. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
He got it. The field goal's good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made it one-dimensional. That's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Pounding away with the run game. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down. Almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. last possession, they came up empty. Went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Terrapins have first and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He keeps it on the design run. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He breaks free. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, NIU.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And then first down, right back to the running game. He's past the marker and still going.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.